Alright, welcome to Rimworld. I never noticed it actually said the guy right there. Anyways, my name is Big Dog. This is, it says right there, logged on to Steam as this one Big Dog. I've been watching tutorials of people play Rimworld for quite a bit of time. I always thought, hey, they can do it, so can I. And I spent a lot of time trying to think of, what I wanted to do for my first one. And, I thought, oh, they're doing Ice Sheet, they're doing Wonderlust, they're doing, Start From Nothing, Medieval, Cthulhu, just all these things. And I got so overwhelmed with it that I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do Crash Landed. I'm not going to try to make my first go out super amazing, whatever. I doodle with my mouse all the time, so you're gonna see my mouse squiggling because that's my thought process. Bleh. Anyway, so here we go. Let's do it. This first episode is probably me getting set up. I do like a little bit of a challenge, so we are going to start with just the Crash Landed. Right, we're gonna go next. I do like Phoebe, chillax. She does hit hard on higher levels, and we probably will pop it up to extreme after a amount of time or whatever. Usually, what I like to do is I like to start with tribesmen, and I will constantly do like new tribe with 3 people, 2 people, 1 people, all that kind of stuff. And I don't like starting as new rivals, but it is what it is. And I'm not going to try to kill myself the first time because, well, I like the challenge of tribesmen. So probably after this, we get this one rolling, I will do a new tribes with people because I like researching. It makes the game so much harder if you have to research everything. And I play with mods, lots of mods. I don't think I showed you that, so let's go to my mods list here, right? I play with a lot of mods, nothing that breaks the game, you don't get to prosthetics and organic engineer till late, especially if you're tribe. Steel extraction's kind of nice. Medieval times adds a whole lot of stuff to research. Prisoner harvesting add in there if I ever do want to, but I don't usually. Turrets, I like turrets, but again, if you're tribes, that's ridiculously hard to get. More furniture, because, why not? I like different clothes. Quality builder, blah, blah, blah. Just a whole, we'll go through them. Most of them you probably won't see. Selling prisoners with no guilt. I rarely sell prisoners, but if I do, I don't feel guilty about it. They're prisoners. Fuck them. And I should probably warn you guys now that I do have a potty mouth sometimes. So it comes in spurts. So I apologize now. I don't usually curse a lot unless, I'm emotionally attached to this and I love this game. So let's go ahead and start a new colony. Crash Landed. Right. Phoebe on intense. Right. We go like that. Right. What's a good world? Sympathy. And I should also say I have dyslexia, so spelling was not my native language. Although I do speak sign language pretty well because that's that side of the brain. Anyway, so let's go ahead and generate. Ooh, generating world. Just so you guys know, I also play Summoner's War while I'm playing Rimworld. It's one of those things where you can just auto battle, and so if you hear me thumping stuff like that's me usually tapping the screen on my tablet that's posted to the right of my keyboard. So, generating world again. And if you hear noises in the background, also that it is my dog. I own a German Shepherd who is currently playing with her rope by herself. It's kind of weird. Anyways, she's really small for a German Shepherd. She's like noisy though. But yeah, she's like, you know, a normal German Shepherd's like 75 pounds for a full-size one, and she's like 48 pounds, 49 pounds, so she's really small. But you know, it is what it is. She's a good puppy. Man, this world is generating so slow. I might cut some of this out if it goes much longer. In which case you'll never know about the dog. So, it feels like it's almost done. There we go. Excellent. Oof, don't spin. Alright, so, you know, boom. I do play with more faction mods, so I like factions. I like, you know, the ability to raid the crap out of them. Let's see, let's go. When I'm looking for a place, I usually like to place with, you know, just 2 different stones. You know, I don't want a place like has 4 or 3. You know, that gets kind of annoying and hard and very, very annoying. So, right here. That looks good. And stone. So, 18 granite. That's good. Here I'm growing. Cool. Mountainous. We're pretty close. You know what? I want someone I could possibly trade with, along with raid. So let's do right here. Bam. Let's on a slate. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Excellent. So next. Alright. So here are my 3 colonists. And I'm gonna randomize for a few seconds. You know, just gonna get something decent. You know, nothing like over the top crazy, you know. So this one's a good one. I like this one. Like construction and mining, those are the 2 I like to pair up, right? And we're gonna do away with these. We're gonna pick very neurotic, kind of off balance, with not having anything. But all right, so that's one, right? And probably just heard my dog bark. I don't know what the hell she's barking at. Now she's gonna retreat under my feet into under the desk. So let's do this one real quick. Alright, alright. Cooking, growing. That's the next one I like. Cooking and grow stuff. You know, the shit's going away, so we don't care. Alright. Yeah, that one will be alright. We'll make this one work. I don't care about the dumb labor. The other thing I like to do is I like to make them really young so they don't have this second thing, because you'll see. Watch. So we're going to prepare carefully, right? We're gonna bam, right? We're going to make everybody, right? So here's our point total, right? We can't go over that, right? 11, 11, 3, 6, 4, right? Which is, you know, quite a bit. So we're going to use this, use point limits, right? So now we have 0. Right, we're going to try to get to at least have 2,000 or 1,000 points over. So we're going to be 2,000 or not 2,000, 1,000. Right, so let's go ahead and do that now. All right. So first thing we're going to do, make everybody very neurotic, right? I love that trait. It makes the game harder and easier at the same time. So I like to think of it as a balanced one, right? You have to be kind of crazy to take it. Most people avoid it, but I kind of enjoy it, so it makes the game a little bit harder, and I like it, right? So got rid of all that other stuff. You know, I didn't even look at it. So if there was, my next favorite trait is beautiful. The very few traits I don't like are Pyromaniac. Man, I cannot. I hate that one. Make sure I have someone social. I always forget that. Alright, so now, because we got rid of some of the, apparently we had more positive or negative traits than positive traits, which I'm not actually, I forgot. but we're gonna reset everybody's thing. Right? So we're gonna go 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And I expect a lot of food poisoning in our future. Poor guys. They're just gonna hate this. But, and it had, wrong way. That's a little bit of challenge to the game. You know, you have to build your skill. That's probably the part of the game I like, is that, you know, you can build your skills. I really don't like this, you know, and I don't really like this. It really bothers me when people won't do something. It's like, how do you know, your leg's on fire. How are you not going to put that out? You're just gonna sit there and let it burn yourself to death because you don't firefight? I don't know. That's just me. So 0, construction, mining. This guy is going to suck. Whatever. We will always be constructing and always mining, I guess. Or they will be doing nothing. Alright, so alright, so now we're gonna make everybody 14. So that gives them their second job, which is more skill points they don't need. So now we're up to like 1,700 points. We'll actually be able to buy some stuff if we need to, if we think we can, if there's something that we really want. Right? So, bam, look at that. Ugh, I am so disgustingly excited. Right? So, alright, let's move on. Right, some of the mods I play with add quite a bit of stuff. Alpaca hide, stuffed doll, whatever. That's kind of creepy looking. So let's go into cost, right? Here we got all the stuff we're starting with. I don't like starting with that stuff, right? I think that's a little too good for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually start with the crappy stuff, right? So we're going to add in 50, right? And we can buy more because we have a few more points. But we're going to try to shoot for 2,000. We're going to get rid of that warg, as cool as that is, right? And we're going to get rid of the flat steel knife, right? That adds more. We're going to get rid of the pistol. Don't want pistols. And then we get rid of this. Right? We're going to move those. And we're just going to go with some cheap jerky. Cheap jerky. I think this comes in with the medieval mod, right? It's not as good as regular food, but all right. So we have about 1,000 points. Let's see if there's something. Let's see if there's a weapon. One of the mods I play with adds a lot of weapons, right? So it's really cool. You got like, you know, batons. I'm not gonna even try that. Katanas. I like katanas, right? Huntsman's knife. You know, and then it goes in. There's a weapons mod, dual Berettas. You know, M1 1911s. You know, revolvers, HKs, Winchesters. You know, there's just some really cool weapons out there, and they're all kind of different. You know, everything from an automatic pump shotgun to just kind of cool. But of course, you need to research them, so it's not like bam, you get the machine table and voila, all this cool stuff. And then there's some really good melee weapons in there, because yeah, melee is a thing. Flashbang grenade pack. I'm kind of curious. I do have enough for it. Compound bow. Oh man. Let's see. You know, I don't know. Oh man. Let's just do a machine pistol. We earned it. Look at that. We're gonna be so under. No no, nothing apparel I really need. Furniture, no. Animals, hell no. Hopefully we can get around to doing a caravan, so let's go ahead and start. Alright. Let's do a cool knife. There is plastic. Yeah, let's do a hand sickle. There we go. Now we're gonna start. Cheap down everything. Yeah. Cheap. Start. Alright, let me pull up my list here. Blah. I do have some people that, you know, I pay homage to, right? They kind of, you know, they kind of got me into this game. You know, I watched YouTube videos for like Summoner's War, right? But you know, you guys have read that, so I'm gonna pause this. Right? So we're gonna rename these people, and I'm sorry if I thought I was going to change their pictures and all that kind of stuff, and I got worked, you know, so. Oh, they're not landed yet. I got away from the land. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, now we can change their names, right? Bam, here. Character. Right, so, first person is Wiill. I don't know if you guys watch his channel, but he is pretty funny. Wiill18. Check it out. I'm going to try to remember to put links in the description. But this is my first rodeo, so don't hold me to that. Right, the next person I like to watch is Yeti. I don't know if you guys watch his videos, but he does some fantastic. It was funny, I had just started doing medieval mod when he did his medieval run through, and you know, I was playing, and then it was like he started doing this one using these one items, and I thought, wow, those are pretty good, so I'll start using them. And then the next one I'd like is Aavak, and he does a little bit of rimworld. Currently he's kind of off it. He's doing a lot of what is it? Like Lunarville, or God, it is. I don't remember. Astroneer, that's what it is. It was, as soon as I stopped thinking about it, that was going to come to me. Alright, so the first thing I do is, one of the tools I use is Unforbid. Because, you know, that just should be a tool. That looks suspiciously scary. We'll avoid that for a little bit. Alright, so we're in a good spot. Could go down here, but that's a little close to that edge of the map. Ugh. So we're going to go... we're gonna go right here. That should be pretty easy. We're gonna go right there. Now, the monkeys seem to have taken over that spot, so we'll let them have it. Yeah, we'll build a wall out there and kind of do our thing here. Try it. This is probably the best, right? Because I like this, and you just, I guess probably not. And my dog growling at something again. One of the mods I do like to play with, though, is like a fuller forest mod. What it does is it just quadruples the amount of forest. So it's just like plants, so there can be one here and one here and one here, one here. You know, it's just all over. Versus 1 5 feet, 2 5 feet. Right, so like this, this is probably like compact forest for the game. Whereas when you do a growing zone, it's like super compact. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and get started while I yammer on. So we're going to go structures, we're going to build a wall. How do we want to do this? I'm going to build a door there. Alright, we're going to furniture up. We're going to put one down here, one here, and one here. If there's enough distance between them, which I don't think so, we'll have in this case, they won't get disturbed sleep because they're kind of far enough away. I actually had a room that was probably like this big, one time when I first started out. Granted, the opening wasn't that big; it was like the reverse of it. So like this was this big. I had one here, one here, one here, and they didn't get disrupted sleep because they were far enough away. So that's the thing. So now we're just going to make this orders, zone, dumping, stockpile, who cares? Right, we'll go bam, like that. Right? Storage, clear all OL, slip low priority. We're not going to allow chunks. We are going to allow animal bodies, right? And then out here, we're going to go zone. Right, we're going to go bam, just like that. Right, we're going to make it rice. Just so you know, I'm kind of opposed to berries. I think they're kind of wishy-washy. I don't like that. I like rice, corn, potato if I'm in a colder environment, but mainly rice if I had to choose. Corn if, in the later game. And then back to rice, but you'll see that. Alright, so we're there. Alright, so now we're gonna go quick people, Wiill. You seem to favor the sniper rifle. Yeti, you prefer weird weapons, I don't know. And Aavak, well, you just do whatever I use. Alright, so there's that. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Select this for storage. Not go to store. Probably silver symbols. Steel inside. We're actually going to go like that. Storage, put it all normal priority. Steel. I kind of do the reverse of what a lot of people do. I start low and then work my way high as I progressively need stuff. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to go flick, flick, or it doesn't matter, bam, bam, turn everybody off, stuff like that, and that. We're going to go copy, paste, paste. I'm going to turn manual settings on, bam, 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 bam. What that does is that allows me to have zeros on everything. Alright, so you are going to do warding, right? I'm a firm believer of if everything's a 1, then nothing's a 1, right? So you'll see me use 1s for the absolutely must-have situations. So warning, negotiating, priority, doctoring, priorities, right? After that, everything's second, right? Cleaning is always on 4 until it's not, and then it's on 1. I know, it's kind of a messed up system, right? Alright, so now let's go back to what? So construction, mining. I do have a cook, yes. Cooking, growing, right for now. And then Yeti. Research. Don't do the following. You do that sucks. My researcher's like the person I pick on the most. Right, so Yeti, I would have been like, do this, do that, do this, right, because you prefer to research. Now you need to be doing growing, whatever. So, that's the thing. Wood. I like to chop wood from a distance. cut, so let's do it. Congratulations, Yeti. You're puking on people. I'm not sure why. Why are you puking? You have cryptosickness. That's a thing. Looks like Quill's got it too. Hey, Aavak, how about you? How about you, buddy? No, nothing. Let's go ahead and plan out our rooms quick. Kind of a minimalist, so they're lucky if they get that. That looks good. And the reason I started there is because I want the components that are there. So we go bam, like that, bam, like that. And now we're looking for steel, so steel. Now we're just gonna go hunt for components. Just because we can. I like to get them off the map as fast as possible. Right? It's just one of those things where I never not need components. Then yes, I did a double negative there. Because, you know, searching. Look at that. This is a small map. What is that? That is. It's a. And I'm probably gonna miss some because I am half blind. Come out wherever you are. We will take that on eventually. Just not right this second. Alright, so. Alright. Shared. See, look. No disrupted sleep. No disrupted sleep. Because they're far away from each other, they don't have to worry about this. But one person's going to get screwed. So he was probably first in. But that should be fixed today. Did you guys not haul that wood? No, you just gotta let the food out there. Good job. That's gonna suck. Yeti, why don't you be hauling? You always, you're the first to complain about not, never doing hauling. You'll never do it. Sure, it's got the best kind of the way I like to do my joy hours for people is I like to have joy before sleep. Right? And what I like to do is only give them 6 hours of sleep because I'm tired of you guys. But I don't do forced labor time. So if they want to sleep in, whatever, more power to them. Good job, Yeti. No, bad, Yeti. Bad. Cloud watching. Alright, let's get going on day 2 stuff, which is simple research. Where is Aavak? One of the other mods I should mention I play with is Hand Me That Brick. What it does is it allows your haulers to haul stuff instead of the constructor, which is very nice because more often than not it takes the constructor, whose time is valuable, 3 or 4 trips to get that, whereas the constructor will, or the haulers will do whatever. So this looks like a jumbled piled of mess. The problem is that normally these are mostly locked, or not locked, but I should pause the game. There we go. While I talk, because I like keeping an eye on. See, Yeti's already got nothing to do, slacker. But he will after I do some research. So we're gonna select microelectronics and go to town on that. What happens is the mods I play with add a whole lot of research to the game, and so it makes the game harder, right? So like this. This is, when I play on Tribe, this is not unlocked. So I have to actually research all this stuff, and so the game becomes worlds harder. Like if you're trying to get to devastating mortars, not only do you have to do all these, which if anybody's ever played Tribe knows that this is like not easy. This is like 10,000 research points, and so to get this is 10,000, 12,000, 16,000, 20,000, and I think this one is up like it's like 400%. So you take this, times it by 4, which is 60 some or something like that. I don't know, 58. But it's just ridiculous to get to here and Tribe, and I've done it. I play. Well, I'll show you. I don't want to brag about myself, so we're gonna get going on this stuff. So we need doors. Gotcha, Wiill. Gotcha. kind of need you guys to do the hauling first. Get the food in, stuff like that. Because since Yeti refuses to haul, I mean, could be saving the one person who could save his life, could be his wife dying, and he will refuse to haul her. Yeah, it's just kind of funny. Where are you going, bro? Oh, there's steel over there. That's cool. That's cool. I get you. I get you. Aavak, where are you going, buddy? Going for a walk. Cool. Well, it's your resting hour. That's cool. That's cool. You guys haven't done much, so furniture, bed. Let's go ahead and stick together one in there. And that is all you have done today. Congratulations. You know, let's watch Aavak here. Is Quill's gonna come in? Oops, needs. Slept on ground, shared bedroom, no deserves food. So, if you guys are ever wondering how to deal with such a situation, if you can find a spot like, oh, let me find a good spot. Give me an example. Right? There's not a lot. Oh, this is a good one, right? So if you put the door here, you can get away with 1, 2, and you'd be perfectly fine, right? Because the guy would come in, go this way, and the second guy would come in, go that way. Right? Or like in this situation, right? If the door were here, I would put one here, like put a bed there, and a bed there, and probably a bed there, and be fine. And especially in my case where I have them going to bed in a certain pattern, I would have the back guy go to bed first. Or no, how would I do that? First, I don't know, whatever. This works good. I mean, Yeti's the only one who gets disturbed sleep, but fuck him, because he's never going to do hauling. Extremely low expectations. That one's an easy one to do. Right? That's this screen. Right? The more stuff. Oop, someone's at my door. This game, and I will come right back.